Check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up. Then they bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Then they bust it open for your B-O-Y. For your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bossa now.
Come on, blaze up. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
What up, y'all? How y'all doing? Happy Saturday. I feel like I had something in my teeth. Happy Saturday. How y'all doing? I was eating grapes before I came on here. How y'all doing? Come on in. Welcome to the dollhouse, honey. Come on in. Get the likes up on the video. Y'all, shout out to everybody in the building. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the dollhouse. If you're a returning dollar don, welcome back. It's so good to have y'all. Happy Saturday. I hope y'all weekend is going well. I had to get up and go to Lowe's this morning to give me a shower glass door. Girl, it was a time. But anyway, I had stuff going on. It was a hair day. I had to wash my hair, moisturize it. Do y'all have any suggestions for dry hair? Because the middle of my hair gets so dry, it shrivels up. And I hate the shrinkage. But anyway, I'm just trying to figure it out, girl. I'm on my hair journey. But happy Saturday. Shout out to everybody in the building, y'all. We got a show today. I'm sorry. I hope y'all are doing well. It's been a lot going on the past few days. I have been paying attention to the internet with Krishan. I did see Junior look like he didn't get nothing for Christmas, but another trip up the hill. Yeah, and then Krishan posted that Santa Claus ain't coming because Jesus was coming. I said, there you go. You know, what did we expect? For all of us out there, what do we expect? Now, hold on now. I got to stop you right here, Miss D. I can't say all their products is bad, but I did buy some braid sheen, and it wasn't number water. I ain't gonna lie. I went and bought the Dagger braid sheen. That's the name of it. It's in all of the stores, CVS, Walmart, all of it. I went down the aisle, saw all of the colorful stuff on there, and went all the way to the end where it was Dagger braid sheen. And when I tell you, it was about $11, $12. I got home, put that that stuff in my head, girl, I wanted to throw the whole bottle. It wasn't nothing but water. It smelled like peppermint water. So again, that all I tried was the Dagobert braid sheen. I could be wrong. Don't listen to me. You see what I'm saying? So maybe, maybe the edge control or something is better. Yeah, what? No, I didn't see. Where you get that from? She pregnant? I ain't heard that. Where you heard that from? I know you lying. God, I know you lying. Please don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. Girl, Brad too old. She barely had the last one. Girl, let's move on. But no, listen, they saying do. You know what's crazy? It's funny you say this. That's what I started doing, going back to the old stuff. Girl, I got me some Blue Magic hair grease. I did get me some castor oil. I did wash my hair, condition my hair. And then I sat under the dryer. I had put the castor oil on my hair. And I had put a shower cap on. And I sat under the dryer for 15 minutes. And then I had came from under there. Yay. Because I'm like, I'm going to just go back to the basics at this point. I'm just at this point, what else can you do? Because, girl, the middle of my hair gets so dry, the shrinkage gets so bad, girl, you would think, girl, the middle of my hair, girl, I be looking, the back of my head, girl, look like a Nigerian, bitch. Girl, it look like if I turn around, I'm going to say, what is it, nigga? Y'all remember when Wayne said tougher than Nigerian hair? He was talking about the middle of my head. Yay, it's rough on the bike. It is. I was probably one of them babies that came out with good hair around the front. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them children that come out with good hair around the front, but if you look in the middle, you could tell it's going to be some niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because they get real thick and coarse. That was probably me. Pretty positive. Because see, around my edges, it lay, girl, look like I got a perm. But when you get to that middle, whoo, girl, that middle be saying, look for me, help me, girl. Anyways, so y'all come on in, get the likes up on the video, you know what? Pink oil moisturizer. I might need to go get some of that. But who knows? It may not even be what it was back then. I need some home remedies or something. I went and bought me some eggs. I'm thinking about putting that in my head. Some eggs. I remember back in the day, we used to do eggs, mayonnaise, cooking oil. My mama didn't know. But we sure did. Me and my sister was going in there getting that cooking oil, putting that on our head to sit under the dryer. Sure did. Hoping to God we ain't get caught. Eggs, mayonnaise, cooking oil. That's what we used to do growing up. And let me tell you something. My hair was long, thick, and pretty. Sure was. Eggs, mayonnaise, and cooking oil. Sure did, girl. And not all together, but that's some of the stuff we used to go do. Yeah, girl. Eggs, mayonnaise, and cooking oil. For real. Ooh, don't it? The smell of pink oil moisturizer. You know what pink oil moisturizer make me feel like? Easter Sunday. Either the night before or the morning of when your mama doing your hair. And you about to put your dress on with your shoes. With all of your stuff, and you got your basket, and you got your curls. Back then, it wasn't spirals. What we call Shirley Temple curls. I'm this too old for this. Wrong channel. We too old. I'm showing my age. I'm showing hot combs. I'm showing my age. Let's move on. Y'all, happy Saturday. Come on in. Get the likes up on the video. That's where I'm going back to, water and grease. At this point, I'm going back to grease and water. It worked. Ain't nobody. The only people who was bald head back in the day was people who had hair challenges. I remember this girl went to school with me. I hope she don't be on here. But her name was Amanda, and her edges never grew. See, we didn't know back then they called them edges. But all on the side, that girl ain't never had no hair. Her name was Amanda. And I remember every day at school, we used to say, slide, slippity slide. Amanda ain't got no hair on the side. But Amanda could fight, though. So I didn't say it. And me and her was friends. But a lot of people used to say it. And I used to be like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's what they used to say. Middle school and high school, girl. That's before we called them edges. We just know She ain't have no hair. It was bald, girl, like chemotherapy. No funny, but you know what I mean? It was bald. It was like skin. It was skin. I just seen her on Facebook the other day too. She's a nice girl. She got children. I think she married. I don't think her hair grew back though. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, them sure was used to doing that middle school and high school. Yeah, they used to do that. You know, back in the day, if you was ugly, you got told. And this is before we had to worry about people's feelings. Back in my day, whatever it was, you got told. And it was what it was. Girl, fight or cry about it. Back in the day. I can't speak on today's churn, but back in the day, whatever it was. You either gonna fight or you gonna cry about it. Other than that, shut up. Like, girl, what is you saying? You ugly. And your mama ugly. Yeah, girl, put a 3 in the chat because I'm really telling my age. They had a whole song with children. It was children, little babies, 6, 7, 8, 9. The whole song was Your Mama on Crack Rock. The song was really about ribbon. It was a bunch of kids going around making fun of other kids who mamas was on crack. The song was called, go Google it. The song was called Your Mama on Crack Rock. And on the little video, the little kids was going behind the church who mama was on crack. And they were showing little flashbacks of the church mama smoking crack. And then the other churn will go rip the other churn. Yeah, girl, that's where I come from. You know what I'm saying? I come from that era. And you know what? Yeah, feelings got hurt. Feelings got hurt a lot. But we made it. Look at God. We made it. Y'all want me to tell y'all a personal story? Now, it's a personal story. I'm going to tell y'all this between me and my brother. And this is just a personal story. So, I grew up, we call it ribbon, y'all call it Jones and or whatever. I grew up with, it was 4 of us at first, and we all a year apart. It's my sister, I had a brother, me, middle child, then I had a brother under me, and then I had a baby brother. Now the first 4 of us are 1 year apart. That means when we went to high school, I had a sister in 12th grade, a brother who should have been in 11th grade, but he got kept back. Then I was in 9th grade going into 10th grade, and my brother was in 8th going into 9th. But however, we all got to high school. Let me show y'all how I come up. So I don't know what happened, but me and my brother, first of all, me and my 2 brothers are hilarious. One of my brothers passed, but you think I'm funny. My brothers was hilarious. And I'll never forget it, girl. We was in school, and we had this thing where we would try to rib each other in front of everybody at school to make the school laugh. So one day, me and my homegirl, we saw him and his partner, my little brother, the one who a year younger than us. And we made up this song, and it was funny or whatever, and everybody laughed on the bus coming from a football game. And I never forget it, girl. My brother embarrassed me in front of school. Most of y'all wouldn't be able to take it. But let me tell you what, my little brother, my baby brother, he not my baby, he a year younger than me. Him and his friend caught me and my 2 friends in the cafeteria. Y'all, listen, this is funny. So he caught us in the cafeteria after we had made fun of him on the bus. And him and his friend, y'all remember how you used to play numbers? 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,000. You know, I saw mama at the daddy store. 2-bit, 4-bit, 6-bit. You know, stuff we used to do. Well, my brother and his friend made up a clap song thing like that, but it was for me and my 2 friends, and it literally went like this. It went 1 bitch, 2 bitch, and it was doing it like this, like playing. So it was 1 bitch, 2 bitch, 3 bitch, 4. Who's those ugly bitches knocking at the door? Fat bitch, black bitch, bald head bitch. Do us a favor and stop sucking dick. And I swear to God, after my brother said stop sucking dick, the whole school. Like I say, most of y'all wouldn't have been able to take it. You feel me? And after that nigga did that to me in the cafeteria on first lunch where everybody was there, first of all, I waved the white flag. I ain't want to rib no more. But secondly, it taught me a valuable lesson. What is that lesson? Always be the funniest bitch, because it's not. I'm telling you, y'all. That was back in the day. We didn't have cell phones. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have the internet. It was just you and your imagination, you know? So if you didn't have... That nigga said... And it was so crazy because it was all three of us standing in a line, and I got to move on. But that nigga said fat bitch. That was my friend. Then he said black bitch. That was me. Now, it was tricky because my weight used to be up and down. I could have been a fat bitch or a black bitch. So that felt like a double entendre to me. But they pointed us out as they went down the line. That nigga said fat bitch, black bitch. And Amanda was there. Bald head bitch. Let me stop. That wasn't Amanda. I don't think it was Amanda. Let me stop. If that was Amanda, that would have been horrible. Girl, let's get into the show. Let's get right on into the show. I don't think that was Amanda, but if it was, my brother was ruthless and should have been put in jail. And I said what I said. Because that girl ain't had nothing to do with that. That girl ain't even used to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? That girl didn't even used to be on that type of time. She definitely caught a streak. Because that girl she was quiet. You know what I'm saying? Girl, children are ruthless. Watch your churn. Because I don't know, my mama wasn't watching hers. Watch your churn. That's the moral of the story. And I had a stay-at-home mom. Girl, listen, my mama didn't watch her churn during school. Y'all watch your churn. Check on y'all churn. They might be around there bullying people. Let's move on. So we got a show today. We got to get into a few things, girl. Tell me why Tamar came out and said the whole internet owe her an apology. Because even though she was sleeping with that lady husband, turns out that really wasn't that lady husband. So now Tamar, after Funky Diva done felt like some type of way about Tamar making him look bad during their whole prank that I felt like they put together, he decided to out Tamar for sleeping with Mendecees, who was supposed to be married to Yandy Gabor. Girl, because that whole Yandy Taylor, girl, Elizabeth, I don't know what Yandy is. He was supposed to be married to Yandy, but we knew this years ago that they weren't married. I think the problem is they were making it seem like they were. So we're going to get into that and why nobody will ever apologize to Tamar, even when she's right. We're also going to get into toilet paper. Yes, Tyler Perry. Toilet paper is hit with yet another lawsuit. This time, $77 million. And also, guess what? He's another clear. I told you niggas, Tyler Perry, that's why I call him toilet paper. Toilet paper wants nothing more than to use black women's bite in their plight so he can trick it off to the clear boys with the spicy Latina booties, okay? We gonna get into it. Y'all know how I feel about toilet paper. Never liked them. Don't give a damn about them. I'm ready for him to go. I predicted he was gonna go down in 2025, and he got hit with the first lawsuit, and then all of a sudden, God said, "Hold on, girl. We still got 3-4 more days. Let's hit him again." So he done got hit again, and everything they ever said about toilet paper, I believe. We gonna go there, and then we gonna get into Ahna Mac and Rolly. Not Rolly. I'm gonna just mention her, but Ahna Mac got engaged really quickly. We gonna get into that. So y'all get the likes up on the video. Shout out to everybody in the building. Before we get into that, I want to say this. I spoke about it a little on my other channel, but I wanted to bring it up again. So hold on, let me go get it. So a few days ago, I was on Armand Wiggins' channel. And I'm going to keep talking about it till I don't want to talk about it no more. So a few days ago, I was on Armand Wiggins' channel. And Armand Wiggins decided to do a live stream where he spoke about, I guess, this video from, what's the name of that show? Love Cabin? What's the name of it? Some show on Zeus. Where either way, a trans woman came to the show. And when the trans woman got to the show, she or he or whatever didn't tell the people that were there that they were a trans woman and yet started being intimate. When I say intimate, I don't mean sex. I mean like hugging on people, kissing on people, sitting on people's laps and whatnot. All of a sudden, E.T., who was on Baddies, she exposed it to a guy whom she happened to like. And Armand decided to do a whole live stream to talk about how Black women, and women in particular, or maybe Black women, we need to get over the fact that the girls, which I guess are the gay boys, are taking all of the men. And we're jealous of all of the, it's on Now That's TV. I'm sorry. We're jealous of all of the trans girls. And it wasn't even a gay man. This is the worst part. He wasn't talking about, Armand wasn't even defending gay men. He was defending the trans girls, telling the women in the chat. Let me say something. When the conversation started going that way, I immediately wanted to get out of the chat room. But the only reason I stayed in there, because I just wanted to sit and see. I wanted to pay attention to the chat. I wanted to pay attention to what he and the people on there were saying. And plus, Neek was in the chat. I wanted to see what she was going to say. Let me say this. Shout out to Neek at night. Neek got on there and dropped the mic. It wasn't nothing to say. Neek basically said, girl, jealous of what and where, how. She basically explained that E.T.'s behavior was indicative of what women do. But remember, these are trans women. They don't typically hang around women, a lot of them, all the time. So, fast forward, my biggest problem with Armand is Armand got on his channel and made it to all of those women, which is mostly women in his chat, as if we were inferior and jealous of the trans girls. Even went on to say, because they get the real girls, honey. They get the real trade, the real men. Oh, I'm talking, it came off more like they come and get your man. Yeah, you got a husband, they got your man. The one you think that ain't nowhere near. Yeah, they make it seem like every single straight man is undercover gay. And that's just not the truth. Okay? Now, I'm not saying there aren't a large population or a population. I don't know what the size look like of undercover men in society today. But we're not going to act like all men are gay. And I think what bothered me the most was the women in the chat before he went on that rant, they were very vocal. But once he started going on that rant, it started getting quiet. Like very few girls would type and they would kind of debunk, oh no, Armand, that's not true. We not jealous. But for the most part, it got real quiet in the chat. And that's the part I needed to see. Because psychologically, where do you have to be to sit there and watch a man tell you that you jealous of a man dressing like a woman? Shout out to the LGBTQ plus community. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to the ones who operate in that mindset, and the Armand Wiggins of the world. Because let me say this, Armand is so freaking talented, but Armand gonna turn into funky if he don't watch his mouth. Because the very people that support him when he get in his bag is the very people that he like to tear down. I don't know what internal issues Armand got to work with, but he need to fix that, because as high as he up now, they will put him down. I just didn't understand the logic of him getting on his platform, first of all, calling women fish. And we have said how many times, I don't give a damn what story you got behind it. I don't give a damn what excuses you got behind it, what foundational. I don't give a damn about none of that. If we keep saying don't call us something and you continue to call us something, that is blatant disrespect. Now, I believe in eye for an eye, and I have said this publicly. I do not like to be called fish. If you call me the fish word, which is an F word, I'm going to call you the other F word. We just going to play it like that. And we can just go with that. I'm not going to be apologetic about it. I'm going to ask that you respect me, and please, you will get respect in return. It's no tongue wrestling about it. We're not tongue wrestling about why I should accept you. And then this is the worst part about women, especially Black women. Do you realize that they're taking your title as woman and turning you into a freaking reptile or amphibian or whatever the hell, a fish? They have denoted you and put you all the way down from a woman, the person who breathes life into the world, down to a goddamn fish. And willingly, because a lot of women are so, I think a lot of them women that stay over there be messed up in the head. I ain't gonna lie. So have some type of, background issues or something. Because it was cringe for me to sit there and listen to it, to be completely honest. As a woman who knows who I am. It was cringe. Okay? Yeah, I'm talking about it. But to the women who stay over there and allow it, I really feel like that's one thing for y'all to do that in y'all bubble. But please have the conversations amongst yourselves. Keep that shit over there. But you women who are accepting that, you are part of the biggest problem. The biggest problem. And this is the worst part. He got on his bag and said, then he got his trans friend up there and told his trans friend to tell us what he tells his trans friend. He said he told his trans friend, don't hang with fish. Fish gonna get you killed. Fish gonna get you hurt. Fish gonna do this. So he's telling the trans girl that the biggest enemy is the quote unquote fish, which is the regular girl. Now, this is my thing. What is y'all hanging out with each other for? Y'all don't have shit in common. I think that's a codependent relationship within itself. But secondly, if you feel like fish ain't to be trusted, why is you hanging with fish? I'll tell you why, because there's a benefit there. You get to watch and learn how to cosplay. Yeah. That's why you keep in close proximity to them women at heart. And it's a mutually beneficial bullshit relationship. And the women get to carry you around like an accessory. You get it? So she get to have you on her arm as an accessory, her gay best friend, and you get to cosplay and watch. You get front row seats to how to be a woman. But yet and still, we supposed to be jealous of the trans girls. And again, shout out to the community. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about those amongst your community that spit this rhetoric. I done battled in Windmill with y'all before. This ain't my first rodeo. I'm saying all that to say Armand Wiggins is going to put his own foot in his mouth because it's a new thing going on. Everybody not blind to celebrityism like they used to be. That's why the celebrities are getting real jobs and going to get podcasts. Because they don't have the weight that they used to have. And I'm saying all that to say this. At some point, just like daylight flicker, yours can flicker too. You cannot be disrespectful and have a whole platform based around a fan base that you have disdain for. Because every now and again, just like Funky, it's going to ooze out. Funky let you know every day how he feel about black women. Every time he get a chance. At some point, though, one day, your talent ain't gonna be enough. And you better go heal that shit you got going on, Armand. Because if you don't go heal it, your mouth gonna overload your ass. And you're gonna be sitting up there looking for somebody. I'm telling you. You're gonna have your little 1-2 yin-yings over there. But I'm just telling you now. One day, you're gonna look up. And it's just gonna be you and your little 1-2 yin-yings. You can't bite the hand that feeds you, nigga. Black women feed you, nigga. How dare you? That's why I don't be going over there. He called me up, though. He called me up with the Diddy trial. I had forgot why I stopped following him, and it was just like that. I said, there you go. It was just, I'm talking about, it was going good. I remember why I stopped following him, but it was kind of like, yeah, but he got good content, And as soon I said, there you go. Tread light, Armand. And I ain't nobody to threaten you. But I'm telling you now, that hatred you got for black women, it oozes through your skin. It oozes through your platform. It oozes through the things that you say and the things that you do. Now, some of them slow hoes over there that just love being in the presence of any man, be a gay or straight. Some of them can't see it. But those of us, you get it, who is intelligent enough to see what's going on, we understand. Tread light, Armand. You can't hate the women that support you. You can't hate the people who put money in your pocket. It don't go like that. Because at some point, God gonna reveal it. And he gonna show it to the people, and they gonna turn their back on you. I'm telling you. You better go heal that trauma. Whatever your mom or whoever woman did to you in the past, bitch, you better go fix it. You better go get Yandy to fix your life or something. Y'all better go do all that shit is coming to an end. Yeah, whatever it is, go sit down with the white lady, because y'all love white women. Go sit down with the white lady with the notepad and a pencil, lay on that couch, go talk to her and fix it. Because if not, I swear to God, and I said what I said unapologetically. And whoever wants can send it to him. I don't care. But again, my bad. He's not going to respond to me because like he said, unless the girls have X amount of followers, so maybe he'll see it. He'll see it. He just won't respond. There you go. And I don't care if you respond or not. I don't need the clout. Let's move on. I'm not doing this for a response. Don't need the clout. I'm talking to my women over here. You get it? Yeah, y'all gotta be tread light. Y'all gotta be careful about who you're allowing your energy. Because I hated that I stood on there the 20, 30 minutes I was on there. But as soon as Neek got off of there, pew, I couldn't listen to 2 more seconds of it. I said, let me get up off here. Shout out to Neek at night for getting on there, clearing up the business. Shout out to Neek for clearing up the business because somebody had to. Because that was just, it was like watching pulling teeth. It was, if y'all haven't seen it, go look on his page. I don't remember the name of the live, but it was a live a few days ago where he was on there talking about the show Love Cabin. Matter of fact, is that the name of it? I don't know the name of it. Here's the dude. So that's where I was going with this. So this is what was going on. E.T. liked this guy, and this guy claimed that he didn't know that the girl Pookie was a trans. Now, when E.T. went back and told him the girl was a trans, the dude looked freaked out, right? So him and his friends went live to discuss it, or him and the co-stars or whatever went live to discuss it. But wait, let me see if there's a video of the actual thing. Hold on. Yeah, here you go right here. So this E.T. and this is her. Now, mind you, production knows that this guy is trans. E.T. knows that this guy is trans, but according to what we know from the show, the guy that she's gonna put him on don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we just mingling and stuff. We have a fun.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where you from?
We'll do that. Over there.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Southside, Kelvin.
So I'm tired of sitting here talking to Pookie, so I decided to walk out. I look back, Kelvin's not coming. I'm like, what is he doing? You know what? You want to stay with Pookie? I'm going to leave you with Pookie. And then when you come back to me, I got some news for you.
I know it.
Are y'all saying that?
So she's telling him now, after he made out with Pookie, that Pookie is a transgender. And this is his response.
Please say that again.
Miss Pookie, you been drinking? Oh, baby, you need to try. What is that? What is it? I'm gonna better cup. No, we don't like no dead eyes.
Y'all was already. This is the fun girl room.
Talking to somebody that was.
And this is Ray Face confronting Pookie, telling her that he didn't appreciate her not mentioning that she's trans. But before we get into that, my problem with Armand was basically saying that the straight girl, E.T., is really the person that could have gotten the trans girl killed. According to Armand, E.T. literally put the trans girl in a line of danger by going tell the boy that she's a trans. Oh, and according to Armand, the girl E.T. is a hater and is jealous of the trans girl because the trans girl is getting all the boys. This is according to Armand, okay? And that is the furthest thing from the truth. First of all, she could have been a real girl and E.T. would have still hated the same because that's what girls do. Secondly, compete over men. That's what girls do. But to turn around and say E.T. is directly responsible if the trans person is unalived or something, that really grinded my freaking gears. You know why? Because you starting in the middle of the story, nigga. Start at the beginning. The trans girl should have came on there and been transparent and said, hey, y'all, I am a trans girl. It's a dating show. So you know niggas is going to be on you, looking at you, flirting with you, wanting to hug on you, kiss on you, get that look in them, and want to do X, Y, and Z. What the trans girl should have did was not even relied on production. Walk through the door and say, hey, y'all, just so everybody's clear, I am a trans woman, okay? Now, after that, it would have been every man for himself and God for us all. See, Armand tried to make it seem like E.T. was the problem, and that E.T. and girls like E.T. are the reason for the homicide in the trans community. And I refuse to let you do it, punk. Armand, I refuse to let you put that narrative out there. And this is the worst part. He has the bigger platform. So I guess his word is going to reach further than mine. But I refuse. And black women, don't you let this happen to you neither. Don't let them niggas put no male-on-male homicide on your back. You don't have nothing to do with these niggas not disclosing what in the hell going on. I don't give a damn how much time they put in their appearance. My thing is this. This is just my honest opinion. If what's under the skirt don't match what people perceive above it, you have to be transparent. I'm not crazy. I get it. You don't want to just go to everybody telling everybody you trans. However, if you're walking into a dating show, it is your responsibility to protect yourself. It is not nobody's else. And let me say this too, because the guy could have been mad when he found out. Let's say E.T. never told the dude, and the dude found out later. The nigga could have came back and killed the trans girl and E.T. Oh, because bitch, you knew. Niggas go crazy when they not thinking right. The nigga could have came back and wanted to pop the trans girl and E.T., feeling like, bitch, you set me up, and it's on TV. Come on now. So as a real woman, I'm supposed to shut up to help you play the game? Boy, you could kiss the blackest part of my ass. Armand, I refuse to let you get on this internet and say that black women are the cause for trans women losing their lives, messing with the quote-unquote straight boys. Y'all can't have it both ways. You want to mess with the straight boys and say they not gay, but then turn around and say that the girls are the reason why y'all getting caught. Stop it. Start at the beginning, not in the middle. Now, I want to move on because I don't want to spend too much time. I didn't even want to go this far hard on it. This is the guy who was told later that the girl is trans. Him and his co-workers or co-stars, they having a conversation about the incident. Check this out.
Yeah, we had niggas know. We know, bro. I'm talking about whoever put the transgender there, man. Y'all niggas ain't bad. First of all, man. Bro, okay, let me ask you this. I got violated, bro. Nobody's gonna sit here and act like, nigga, I got violated, brother. I didn't have a choice. Bro. Niggas are sitting here telling me that I had a fucking choice. You ain't gotta explain to your mama why you on TV with a transgender. I do. Bro, listen, I understand everything that you're upset about.
Let me say this too. In one thing Armand did say that I will agree with, them niggas know. Them niggas know. Not all the time. I do believe that there are anomalies, but I'm not stupid. Them niggas know. Them niggas know. I don't know if this nigga knew, but them niggas know. Okay? A woman has a different essence. Them niggas know. One thing I will agree with him on is them niggas know. Don't let these niggas come. The reason why a lot of them be crashing out most of the time because they got caught. Not because they were fooled. Okay? Them niggas know.
Got no apology, brother. Bro, apology. I didn't tell you to go in there and do anything or talk to anyone. Here you go again. Bro, you know exactly what I'm talking about, from a heterosexual man to a heterosexual man. Bro, I feel you. Okay, if you say, this is my thing, you say you didn't have a choice, but every other person in there had a choice to talk to whoever they want to talk to, and this is what I want you to understand. Niggas knew the network. And bro, the nigga was like that. And guess what? I'm gonna be. This is what I'm gonna tell you, bro. Now that's TV, bro. We got different people with different preferences, bro. So guess what? Us having a heterosexual show is not going to always be the idea, because we know we have people that have different preferences.
That's another thing too. I heard somebody say Now That's TV always throw the trans girls in mixing in with the heterosexual stuff. Now That's TV is dangerous, because why are you doing that? You know, was that Jerry Springer? Y'all drive down in the chat, or was it Ricky Lake? I can't remember. But somebody got killed on a talk show. I think it was somebody came out and they said they had a long distance relationship, and they was like, but I'm really a man. And then the person ended up getting Jenny Jones. Y'all remember? I can't remember who it was. Y'all remember? But that stuff was real, bruh. A lot of the dudes, and it could have been multiple, because I remember that was a thing back then. A lot of the dudes, their reaction don't be because of what they did or because they got food. A lot of the times, because some of them do get food, but I'm saying a lot of the times their reaction be because they got caught. Like, oh shit, like you put that out there. The only logical response is to go far with my response so people won't think it's real. You know what I'm saying?
That up, you sister. I'm talking about whoever put the transgender there, man. Y'all niggas ain't.
I'm gonna say this too. That nigga was kissing on her. I don't know, man. I don't know. And I'm gonna say this too in defense of the trans girls. As a woman, as a black woman in society, I ain't gonna hold you. Between the makeup, the wigs, the bodies, and the clothes, it is kind of hard to tell the difference sometimes. Not all the time, but I ain't gonna lie. The lines be starting to blur. I don't know who moving over to who line, but the lines do be starting to blur as a woman. But anyway, I ain't gonna spend too much longer on this because I don't know if this boy knew. I just wanted to get on my platform to say that I know good and well what I'm not gonna let Armand Wiggins do is get on this internet and make it seem like black women are the reason why trans girls are getting harmed or unalived by their counterparts. We have nothing to do with that. I'm not saying that black women in certain places and states aren't doing those things. What I'm telling you is, by and large, you're not going to put that jacket on us. That doesn't belong to us. We have nothing to do with a trans woman and a man having an interaction, okay? And how that interaction turns out. Okay? I think I'm not going to let them do it. And speaking of, where is this Sissy Madison? I ain't heard this Sissy Madison come out and said nothing since Nicki Minaj been windmilling and acting crazy on all of her fan base. Had any of you guys seen this Sissy Madison? Where's the TS? I ain't heard nothing. We normally hear this Sissy running out the window windmilling by now many times. I ain't heard nothing. It's been crickets. What's going on? Do we need to send a wellness check? Do we need to send a wellness check on this Sissy Madison? Oh man, we gotta send somebody around there. Who know the address? We need to send somebody around there to make sure she all right. We gotta make sure this sissy is all right. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure that this Sissy Madison, that is all right. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Let's get into some positive news, y'all. Ahna got engaged. Do y'all care? Ahna from Baddies got engaged. And at first I was like, who is this child? Now he's a real baseball player. They got coin. The baseball players. So Ahna went bagged her a baseball player, girl. So, they say, I say this, he has to be similar to her to bag her, because remember, recently, we just thought Ahna was living out her car. Remember, she was trying to move in with Biggie? Remember, she was going live in her vehicle? You feel what I'm saying? Now she done got engaged to her nigga. You know what I'm saying? And now it's, stars and whistles and things of that nature. Let's get into it. It says MLB star Jazz Chisholm, he's engaged. But this is the part, I'm not going to go here first. Let's go to the engagement first. Because they say the girl is on OnlyFans. Let's get to the engagement first. Let's do that. Matter of fact, let me go find the actual engagement. So Ahna gets engaged to MLB star. Let me say this. Them baseball players, that's where the money at, honey. Baby, they make the most money. Or at least at one point they did. They made the most money. Let's get into the engagement, girl. This is one portion of it. Y'all like the video. You like Wesley Snipes' little brother.
Why are you crying?
Babe.
What you crying for?
Because...
Fix it. Why you keep on turning it?
Because I can't even think. Oh, you got me dropping my phone and stuff.
My hands are frozen.
You have
Are you taking all the other rings?
I don't know what I did with it. I hope I didn't lose it. I don't know at this point.
It's worth losing.
Yeah, fuck it.
So that's Ahna Mac. Congratulations are in order for Ahna Mac. I am genuinely happy for her. And he said he's taking her up off of baddies. He said no more. He's turning this whore into a housewife. Yes, he did. He said no more. He putting her out the car and he putting her up out of baddies. Yes, he is. It's a beautiful ring, ain't it? Baby, let me tell y'all something. Y'all been going after the wrong athletes. Baby, you don't want no rag-ass football players. Some of them niggas make $100,000 a year. You got to go get the nigga to sling that wood. The bat, that is. The baseball bat, girl. Them the niggas with the munions. You know who failed the baseball player? Evelyn Lozada. Her baby father. You know that last little boy, that mistake, the oops baby. Carl Crawford was a retired baseball player. And they say he left with about $500 million. You feel what I'm saying? So, like Evelyn being a failed whore and also raising another failed whore, because the reason I said she failed because she had all this wealth in her face and she didn't walk away with anything. So Evelyn failed, but you know what? She walked so Ahna Mac could run. La da ba da ba da bum bum. It's giving hubby dee 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 bum bum. Hubby dee 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 bum bum. Oh yes, my girl Evelyn walked so Ahna could run. Now she didn't walk so her own child could run. She just walked so Ahna could run. But yeah, Ahna did it right. She got her husband out of it. And he looked like he gonna take good care of her. He looked like he gonna buy her some things and things of that nature. Now, girl, you know the haters came out as they always do. But let's get into a little bit more about how he said no longer is his wife gonna be on baddies. He's turning this whore into the housewife.
Why do all these people...
said, so Ahna, you still gonna be on baddies?
No. He's like, why do all these people know him?
Jaleel Brown, she's not coming back. I'm sorry.
Okay, no.
You see this? No more of that.
Ooh, that was a clean. You saw it clear?
Yeah,
fuck. God damn.
Someone said, sir, you play baseball, so let Ahna Mac be on baddies. Why? She don't need it.
So
she make music too. Go listen to her music. Go on
literally,
Apple Music. How about that? If you want to support Ahna Mac so bad, go listen to the thing that she loves to do the most, and that's music. How about that?
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, like for me, I literally was with someone for almost 4 years, the worst 4 years of my life, crying every day, fighting every day, la, 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 la. And now I'm living my best life. I'm so happy. And you just never expect it. It's always when you least expect it, you guys. It's always when you least expect it. Why do all these people...
said, so Ahna.
You know, word on the street is Lemmy Pepper. Lemmy well, they say he not talking to her. They didn't say why. I didn't say it. So don't nobody coming over here dragging for me, honey. But they said that at the moment, Lemon Pepper Wings don't really have too many words for her. So I don't know who she was talking about being in a relationship for 4 years. And girl, after the whole 4 years, we just fought and I just prayed for a man. I prayed for a man and God put a man on my front door. I don't know which man she was talking about, but they say that Lemon Pepper ain't speaking to her at the moment. However, I really am genuinely happy for her. That nigga really like her. And he's smart. He went got him a hood rat bitch. She don't know how to take his money. Hello? See, these niggas be messing up because they go get them industry whores. These girls were raised on a farm. They were taught how to take your money at 5, nigga. They already know why they there. They already peeped you out before you peeped them. He went got him a hood rat in the car living bitch with a bag and some cleats who just gonna be so happy to have a roof over her head. he ain't gonna have to worry about them breaking up and her wanting to go down to the lawyer's office and take all his money. The bitch won't even know how. You feel what I'm saying? So he wins. He gets to have them a few biracial babies. Hopefully they don't get a Feliz Navidad, but a real Christmas. But he get him a biracial baby, a couple of them. He get to marry her for a little while, divorce her, give her a couple of dollars for child support. You know, it don't take her much. Put her in a little something, you know, a little something with a little roof over her head. She a hood bitch. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't got to do much for them hoes. Put her a little something with a little roof over her head right quick. You know, 1, 2, ying, ying. She gonna be out the way. You know, he's smart. I like him. And he must be a hood nigga too. Because anytime you go marry a bitch like Ahna Mac, man, you got to. It says a lot about your character, nigga. Who raised you? Who raised you? Because, nigga, you couldn't have come from a decent mom. Because your decent mom would have said, nigga, I know you ain't bringing this slut bucket up in here. You feel what I'm saying? So at this point in time, it's giving twin flames. It's giving twin flames, bitch. Congratulations are in order, though. Now, the people had came out, girl, and said that she was on OnlyFans. And her new husband had came out and said, you a lie and the truth ain't in you. And the devil is a liar. That's what the husband said. The new husband. He said, my wife ain't never did her OnlyFans. And I said, now this is my thing. First of all, girl, be transparent with the nigga. Okay? Before y'all got on the internet and you went to flashing your ring, girl, when he got on that knee, you should have said, babe, before you finish the sentence, get up. It's a few things I got to tell you before we move forward. Babe, yes, I was a hoe. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. You got to tell these niggas that. Because the moment you get on this here internet and get to doing like that, it's a hoe with a bare ring finger waiting her turn to tear you down. You see what I'm saying? So soon as you do like that, here you go. Here come the hoes out the woodwork, old niggas and everything. Now everybody done had Ahna. Ahna done been around the world and Girl, let's get into it. So the boy came out and said that Ahna Mac has an OnlyFans. His name is Cutter's King. He said, this is our girl, bro wife up in OnlyFans model. And that's what he said to the boy, right? So then Ahna Mac's fiance responded, hold on. He responded and said, my fiance has never done OnlyFans, but maybe your mom did checks on her right quick. Now, this is him defending his wife to be. This is what he's supposed to do. Somebody come out here, especially another nigga, saying something out the way about your wife, you supposed to windmill with your head up, not down. He doing what he supposed to do. Child, then the receipts came. You know the internet don't forget nothing. They posted all the receipts of Ahna Mac, fun and crazy, come here, baby. That's the calling card on her OnlyFans. It looks like she's bent over on the wall. You know, Ahna Mac don't have no booty, so I don't know what she was bent over for. But it looks like she's bent over on the wall, looking like the letter V, bitch, probably, bitch. Looking like an open pair of scissors. I don't know what the hell she was doing. Bent over on the wall, hollering, fun and crazy, come here, baby. Girl, see, this is why when that nigga got on that knee, you should have helped him up. You got to help him up and say, hey, before we go through with this, I got to say one or two things. You see what I'm saying? Now, the people that went pulled up your fun and crazy, come here, baby profile, and this boy looks a fool. Now, I ain't gonna lie. That's what he get for jumping out the window. Learn the people y'all is running around here getting married to. Okay? I get it. You want to feel like these people is who they not, girl, but these people have passed. I got a pass. You got It's certain things you got, especially if you know your past is on the internet. Now, if you like me, bitch, and your past does not, for the most part, the large majority of your past came before a time of the internet, and it's my word against yours, bitch, I'm gonna just come out here and say you a bald head lie, and we just gonna go with that. It's just gonna be my word against yours. See, I have that upper hand coming up during a time where when we did things, it wasn't nobody like this. So at this point in time, anybody come up and say anything about me, bitch, and it's my word against yours, bitch, you a bald head lie. You a lie, bitch, and we just gonna go from there. You get it? We not going back and forth. But see, nowadays the people have evidence, and this is why. See, certain things I don't have to tell my fiance because it ain't on the internet that I know of. You feel what I'm saying? But if I had one and I knew certain things was on there, I have to tell him, now look, real quick, right quick, let me highlight you right quick, just run something by you, then we could go finish what we doing. You know what I'm saying? But at any rate, girl, congratulations, Ahna. Now, you know, her and Summer is beefing. Summer came out, and Summer had a lot to say. Summer said, hide your nigga, because I'm coming to get him. Yeah, y'all already know how it goes. Oh, no, before we go to that, then this dude, I don't know who this young man is, he claims that he was sleeping with Ahna Mac. Go back, hold on. I forgot about this young man. Then, I'm not engaged, girl. But look, I found out about this young man. This young man claims that he was just with her too, and Ahna Mac is a bum and all types of stuff. He says, he said that Ahna Mac was just over there telling him she loved it in him.
Let me just clear some stuff up about my name that maybe y'all are very confused about. So I'm going to tell y'all exactly what it was and what it was not. For one, let me get this clear. Me and Brooklyn were never together. It was all clip farm. Everything was fake. For all of you that cannot get that out of your head, that was fake. Next thing, Ahna Mac, you were a hoe. From the year that I left my mother's crib, I was not taking no woman serious besides Blue. You were a hoe, that's it. Online, that was you. You literally begged to get around me. You spam FaceTime call, text messages, you steady calling, you going on live talking about me, you doing all of this just to get around me. You are a parasite. You've been liking videos and commenting on my shit since I was in my mother's house, since I was doing videos with my younger brother. That's how long you've been watching and praying. You're not gonna tell nobody else that. You're not gonna let it know. You're not gonna let the internet, your little parasocial bitch ass fans that all came from baddies, that dumbass idiotic show. You let them believe that this is just like, oh yeah, I just like him and it's pure. No, you were trying to suck the life out of me. That's it. Then you trying to paint this picture of you this nice woman and when I got around you, I should have known because the signs were all there. When I got around you, negativity started adding on top of the negativity that was surrounded around Arrington after the goddamn Frostathon. I can admit, should I have been doing that Frostathon and clip farm and shit? No. Can I go back and change it? No. So next thing, I get around Arrington. Y'all, I should have listened to the comments. The nigga was around just to get around me, just to get in my pants. I'm not gay, so I don't understand. The nigga was just so confused as to how I can be so fluid in my masculinity that now you think that I like men. No, I'm just comfortable with myself. In myself, I'm comfortable. I take all of the backlash from being around Arrington because I think that I have an honest brother around me, an honest friend, and then I add on the fact that I bring a baddie. What did I expect? What should I now I see. I look like an idiot. But we gonna go past that because I'm growing from that. That's the past. So now we get to fast forward, and now we're here, right? So when I pop out with Blue, and then you text my phone. You text my phone after I pop out with Blue. I text you and say, I'm sorry for leaving you on. You steady trying to say that you love me, and it's all this and that after I just got into a relationship. Okay, cool. We let that slide. I hide the fact that I had sex with you to my girl because I was embarrassed. I was ashamed that I even allowed myself to get to that point. So then I end up lying to her, and now I'm not telling her the full information because I'm embarrassed. I'm grateful that God sent me a woman that able to understand me, because that time period in my life was the worst for my mental. I was dead inside. That's why I was allowing all of these evil spirits around me.
Oh.
That is I'm being beside myself. Back to the point.
Not he slept with Ahna Mac because he was dead inside. Bitch, if a nigga ever told me that, could you imagine being a woman and a nigga say, I only slept with you because I was dead inside? Bitch, that's when my head gonna go down and the arms gonna go 100 miles an hour, bitch. Because you're not about to tell me no shit like that and I'm gonna just walk away. Oh no, that's when domestic violence get activated. Yeah.
Ahna, you think that it's all sweet. You think that this shit is cool. No, it's fuck you. Did you understand that? It's fuck you. Okay? Now that we're past that. All her fans, get the hell out of my comments. If you don't like it, if you don't like me not liking her, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I have a lovely woman here. I don't need no love from no other woman. Period. I don't need no friends. I barely need my mama. That's how powerful a woman she is. So I don't need nothing. I don't know no friendship, no nothing. No. You just got engaged, right? You just got engaged to the baseball player. Strike. Why did you text me December 22nd, sending me a paragraph talking about a clip that didn't even have over 100 likes? Why are you looking up my name if you are about to get engaged? And then you get engaged. What is going through your head? Why are you still texting me? Why are you still commenting? That is why I am pissed. That is why my woman is pissed, is because you're hitting my phone up and you have a whole nigga that you're trying to betray for the internet that you're this sweet girl and that you're not doing it behind closed doors. No. No, your character is flawed, extremely. You only do anything nice for the internet. You are a bitch in real life. To anybody that come across you.
So wait. So you mad? Why? I'm confused. It seems like he first started off saying that him and Ahna Mac was sleeping around. However, he had a girlfriend. He didn't want his girlfriend to find out that he was messing around with Ahna Mac. So he lied to his girlfriend because he said he was embarrassed by the fact that he even was dealing with her and or sleeping with her. But then you turn around and say, well, okay, you engaged. That should be good for you. Because now you ain't got to worry about it. Now you and your girlfriend could go up live happily ever after. But yet and still, you still mad talking about she texted you on the 22nd. She didn't know on the 22nd she was going to get engaged. Duck, duck, goose. I didn't know this nigga was going to propose to me on the 22nd. Bitch, I was still throwing my fishing ride. See what bite. You get it? Come on now. She know. How she knew that nigga was going to get down on one knee? She was still throwing her ride out the water to see what was going to bite. And you been. It sounds like you been on the 22nd. Hello? And then furthermore, if you was on here to deny you was with her in front of your old lady, why is you telling the whole world that you was with her? Where your old lady? Yeah. This ain't come out the way. Mad than a joke. Then I tell y'all, listen, this ain't come out the way this young man thought that it was going to come out. At any rate, I hope he find the love and blessings that he need. He said Ahna Mac is a whore. He said, and she's a user. If she's bitter. And he said, what else she said? He said she was? Something else, girl. Ain't nobody got time for no damn girl. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all get engaged, keep it to yourself. Don't say nothing. Bitch, if y'all get engaged, girl, go, bitch. Go tell it on the mountain. That's the only way to keep it safe, girl. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills, and everywhere. Just don't tell it to these niggas, though. Did y'all see this? Oh, no, I wanted to show y'all Summer and Ahna before I move on. Summer and Ahna Mac. So Summer has something to say, obviously, about the engagement, but they are literally currently beefing right now. So it makes all the sense in the world. Summer had went to her Instagram and said this. Y'all like the video if you haven't already. Summer went to her Instagram and she said this. Congratulations to Ahna Mac after recently getting engaged on Christmas. She said she knew to block me from that nigga page. If he looked, he took. Oh, my mama. That's what... Then she said, watch out, bitch. I don't break up happy homes. I visit them. Then the bitch said, if he look, he took. Then she said, yeah, tell Ahna unblock me from her nigga page. She's scared. Now, y'all all know Summer is trolling. Y'all know Summer is trolling. That boy like racially ambiguous women. Summer knows that. Summer just doing Summer. Summer just summering. You know what I'm saying? And when Ahna Mac come back and say what she said, Summer gonna have to eat that. But wait, I wanted to show y'all this video. I thought they had a video of Summer talking about Ahna. At least it's not important. Either way, that was the response from Summer. I think she just kind of came on there and said she know better not to play with me type stuff, you know, or whatever. But congratulations really are in order for Ahna Mac. She deserves a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep in mind, Summer coming out of a call. Not Summer. Ahna is coming out of a call. You know what I'm saying? It was a point in time where Ahna had to start the engine to turn the heat on. See, y'all go to y'all thermostat and y'all just click the button. But it was a point in time where Ahna had to put the key in the ignition. And I don't mean R. Kelly, to get a little heat or to get a little air. So I believe that Ahna deserves this moment. This is her time. This is her moment in life. This is her Cinderella story. This man gonna take her up out of that beater and put her up under a roof. And I think every dog has his day and every fool get a blessing. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to Ahna Mac. She don't have to play like she friends with Biggie no more, because now she got a permanent place to stay. You know what I'm saying? She could sell the car. She don't have to live in that no more. He probably gonna get her a little Hyundai or something, a little Sonata, something to ride around, a little Beater, you know. He probably get her a little something to, you know, have a little something under her, you know. Then when she get pregnant, he'll get her a little something better. But, you know, things are looking up for Ahna, and I am here for it. Congratulations on order, girl. See if Zeus gonna give you a wedding special. I don't think her and Lemon Pepper gonna get back cool, though. I doubt it. And let me say this too. All y'all getting excited for Scotty with the baby. That shit might be. I feel like Scotty is not interesting, y'all. She's just not. I just don't see the show being that. But we'll see. Let's move on. Did y'all see this? Claudia Jordan came on the internet to tell women, especially black women, you know, Claudia Clawfoot, you know, I call her Clawfoot because the way her toes be reaching over the front of her shoes like a bald eagle. You know what I'm saying? Like this be the front of Claudia's shoes and this be her toes on the front, right? Like this. You ever seen an eagle sit on the ledge? Have any of y'all ever seen it? If you haven't seen it and you get a little chance, Google it. Watch the foots, the claws. Their feet go down like this. That's what Claudia feet do. So I call her Clawfoot. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Clawfoot decided to do an interview with who and why, I don't know. But she had some real valuable information to share. Clawfoot wanted to come on here. You know, she double dutches inside of black and white. The bitch was biracial, raised by the Clears, running around saying dark-skinned people make it dark in the room and things of that nature. You know, but then she switched it when she tried to get niggified. You know, one thing about them biracial, shout out to the biracials, they got a good opportunity to double dutch, you know. So she double dutch back on the nigga side. So now, every now and again, she get on here hiding about, you know, nigga news, you know. And she decided to address the women and tell black women, don't think that you got the rest of your life to find you a man, honey. She said because she's 59 in physical age, but 75 in milk age. She said, and it's hard to find her a good man at the age that she's at. Let's get into Clawfoot and her advice for the black women, y'all. Like the video. Hold on, I thought I unmuted it. Let me unmute it.
Told you about dating like in your 40s and 50s back then.
You know, you think that when you're ready to settle down that there's always going to be a lot of supply on the shelves, and it's not. Like at this age, a lot of the good guys are married or taken because they're good guys. And I was having a conversation with a girlfriend of mine the other day, and I'm like, well, your best bet now is maybe someone that a good man that maybe is coming out of a marriage, getting a divorce. So, you know, I think in our youth, and I would like people to know this when they're younger, we think, oh, there's always going to be an endless supply. I can wait till tomorrow. Don't put off your happiness waiting. You know, if you find that good person, like a lot of times we wait, well, it's not the right time. It's never going to be like the right time. I would say go for it more. I wish I would have told someone told me just go for it. I probably have overlooked a good candidate before, you know, like maybe,
why is that though?
Me thinking the timing thing, maybe prioritizing career. You know, I definitely was always like work. I never thought I had enough cushion built up to like relax and take my foot off the gas and start a family. And then
that just go on and on and on, and then you be 100 years old and you like it's still working. And I think I will say specifically with black women especially, I feel like we don't really have the luxury to think that we can kind of take time off like that. You know, and I specifically say black women because like we're usually the backbone of everything. You know, not even just with our families, but with our friend circles. Like it's always something for us to do. We're always taking care of somebody else. I don't have children, but I'm always like feeding a friend or taking care of someone or helping somebody out or doing a favor. And I think that's a cape that we put on ourselves. No one told us to do this. It's just something in us that we do. And if you think about the black woman in your life, you probably think, she's like a superwoman for everybody else. When does she slow down for herself? I think with black women specifically, it's...
So that's Claudia's perspective. And let me just say this. Somebody said it in the comments, because at first I was like, that man, she has some points. She do. A lot of women I see that have worked their 20s and 30s, a lot of women do find issues with finding mates in their 40s and 50s. Okay, I'm 42 and I just got out of a relationship. Okay, but I'm a bad bitch, so I don't have no worries. We different. I'm just saying. Bitch, I can't keep niggas off me. At this point in time, bitch, I be needing repellent. I can't keep niggas away from me. Yeah. So if I ever want a man, bitch, I just have to look up and pick one. Let's really start there first. However, because I'm a special case, I will say at 42, the pickings are slim. The pickings are slim. I think on both sides. However, somebody in the comments said this, and it dawned on me that that's true. Somebody in the comments said that that's not true because some women start getting in relationships earlier, and a lot of those women are getting divorced, and now they in their 40s and they don't know what to do. That's true too. I see a lot of women in their 40s and their 50s that was with that nigga that they met 20, 30 years ago or 10, 20 years ago, and they finally come to their senses and really get themselves together to want to leave. And a lot of people do, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them girls, not all, but a lot of those girls do get to their 40s and 50s and be like, oh shit, now what? But I think it's a case-by-case basis. But I don't think that we should discount everything Claudia said, because what Claudia said is true. The pickings are slim. It is. And I think that it's dangerous for black women to think that in your 20s and 30s, you still going to have the pick of the litter. It's not. Because what she said is true. I don't know if she said it in this clip. She said, you find when you get in your 40s and 50s, most of them niggas is married already. Now, unless you in the business of taking that lady husband, you know, unless you a Tamar type of bitch, you feel me? Yeah, I don't think, and I'm not that type of girl. So, yeah, unless you're in the business of taking that lady husband, the pickings do get slim. And the ones that's single, they idiots. Oh, girl. But let's move on. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. She's making sense with her little clawfoot tail self. She's making sense, and Claudia is a walking billboard of that. Claudia can't keep no man. Claudia can't even find no man, let alone keep one. Let's talk about it. Girl, Claudia cannot keep or find no man. No man wants Claudia. And she's a beautiful girl. Claudia always been pretty, but I always wonder why Claudia can't find or keep no man. That bitch crazy than a road lizard. That's what I see. Maybe the clear woman be jumping out of her. That bitch crazy than a road lizard. Let's move on. Tamar and Mendecees. So I don't know if y'all know this. So Mendecees did an interview. Hold on, let me pull this up over here. Hold on, because I want y'all to see this. Because this is my problem. So Yandy Luther the King and Mendecees lied to the world and told us we was married. Now, I want to say Mendecees' mama or one of them came out here and exposed it back in the day that Yandy and Collateral was never really married. I can't remember who exposed it. Y'all drop down in the comments. And I remember that lying bastard Yandy on every episode crying and snotting, telling us that is her husband. That bitch made us think her and Mendecees, aka Collateral, was really married. That bitch even went and got married again. Drop down in the comments. The bitch had the big old wedding special on VH1 where everybody came, and I remember I was there on TV, but I was there or whatever. And then the bitch came back the next season and got married again. I'm talking about Yandy. My bad, not Tamar. Yandy Luther the King. That bitch wanted us to believe that her and Collateral were married for over 10, 20 years. You know what that tells me? Yandy is a straight up sociopath. That bitch is a psychopath and a sociopath. Because, bitch, what? It ain't like you was making buku money saying you was married to the nigga. Where was the benefit of the lie? But you know, Yandy is a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. Sometimes we go into la-la land and some of us get stuck. Yandy got stuck. I think Yandy got caught up in the character on Love and Hip Hop. You see what I'm saying? And Yandy decided to come out here and play it for real to us. Also, wasn't Yandy just on here snotting and crying again, talking about we trying to mess up her family when it turned out Collateral was DMing some girl on Twitter or Instagram talking about how the girl making him moist? Remember he was on that time. See, you go, you get me moist. Remember? And this whole was on the internet and on the Love and Hip Hop place, snotting and crying. Snotting and crying. Telling us that we trying to mess up her family. Bitch, what family? According to Collateral, you hoes ain't been together for a year. And you know what it make me dawned on? It dawned on me to make me think, no wonder Collateral was looking at her crazy. Y'all remember when she was crying in front of the store? I'm going to see if I can pull up the evidence when I pull this clip up. But when she was in front of that store, when she told Collateral to come outside, and she had Collateral out there, and she was saying, because I'm not playing, and these people are trying to tear down my family. I remember Collateral was looking at her like, bitch, is you crazy? Yeah, she was in there saying that was her DMing the girls on Instagram. But Collateral, I'll never forget. He was looking at her like, this bitch done gone crazy. Collateral was like, huh? Like he wasn't part of that part of the script. Like you didn't run this part by me now. Wait a minute. But see, at the time, we thought Collateral was just embarrassed about getting caught cheating. Whole time, Collateral was like, this bitch is crazier than I thought. That's why he was looking at her like that. So Collateral does this interview. On said interview, he admits that him and Yandy Luther the King, number one, ain't never been married. Number two, I will say this, he did speak positive about her. He said that if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't be the man that he was and things of that nature. But honestly, it was too late, if you ask me. But anyway, he came out and confirmed what we already knew. When some people were windmill behind because they believe Yandy's lies, that they were not married. And let me say this too. I knew Yandy was a bad person with her lies when Yandy started hanging out with Tamika Mallory. Politicians are the worst people you can ever run across. Ever. Okay? Politicians are the worst people between them and the preachers. The fact that she was hanging out with politicians told me everything that she needs to know. They whole lives be a lie. Hanging out with Tamika Mallory, talking about she wanted to run for politics. It was in that moment, and I already knew Yandy was crazy. That's why I be giving her all the names. But I already knew she was crazy. But it was in that moment when I saw her clicking up with Tamika Mallory, getting pepper sprayed on the front lawn and all of that stuff. I said, yeah, that bitch crazy. She one of them Pisces. See, they got Pisces, and then they got one of them Pisces. She one of them Pisces. You know, like Rockhead. Y'all, let's get into it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get into it.
Status of you and Yandy right now.
Are we not together?
Y'all not together. So y'all getting a divorce?
Well, we never was like legally married, so I don't know what a divorce. Like.
So the rumors are true that y'all just did it for TV.
Listen, I didn't do it for TV. I think listen, it was Yandy's idea, right? Because in the beginning we had I was going through legal battles with courts and fines, and you know, she said, let's not sign the papers, and I was like, all right, cool. And then I guess, you know, it kind of just stayed that way. Then we got married again, and then we still ain't.
Yeah, because I was at one though.
Yeah, you was at.
I was there, and I had a good time.
Let me tell you something. I was shocked.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful. That was about it.
Yes,
you heard Collateral. Collateral said, I was shocked. Nigga, how you shocked at your own wedding? That nigga Collateral said, yeah, then we got married again. Then nigga looked at Jock. It was like, wasn't you at the wedding? Look at Jock. Yeah, I was at the wedding. It was beautiful. Me and Kendra came. Yeah, I was there. That nigga said, hell, I was shocked. Nigga, how you shocked? He didn't even know he was having another wedding. That's how crazy Yandy is. That's how crazy she is. The bitch went inside of her dream and never came back. It's like Yandy, I'm telling you, I'm a Pisces. We dreamers. Girl, we get in our head, girl, and I ain't gonna lie. I got lost in my head before. I done been there. I'm not gonna act like I'm above it. Bitch, I'm a Pisces that done went in my head, bitch, and done got slavery stupid. I know exactly what it is. However, comma, I know how to come up and snap up out of it. Some of these Pisces don't know how to do it, right? Yandy and Rockhead are two of those people. They get lost and them hoes don't know how to come back. And Yandy got so lost in the storyline of them being married, she threw a surprise wedding for Collateral. Collateral said, I ain't even know nothing about it. I was shocked. How the hell you shocked at your wedding and you got to tell the people I do? Nigga, what? Then, on top of that, let's really be truthful about this situation. I've been telling y'all, everything you see on reality TV ain't real. There's real and there's reality. Reality and real sometimes can run parallel. Sometimes they can even meet, but they will never be the same. Reality can sometimes be real, and real can sometimes be reality. However, real is always real, and reality is always reality. Don't let the TV confuse them. Ahna La Negra and her baby daddy. I do believe their relationship started off as I need an on-screen boyfriend and ended up with them having children. That's reality mixing with real. You see what I'm saying? That's why Ahna La Negra is on here telling everybody it was never scripted, it was never fake because we have kids. No, bitch, I can see through that. It started off scripted and y'all hoes fell in love. You get it? That's reality TV. They be telling y'all the story every time.
Remember the special.
Yeah, listen. But you gotta think about it, right? If I look back now, I see what people going through divorce with assets and stuff like that.
You escaped. I'm going through.
Listen, we don't gotta go through none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
you won.
It kind of worked out.
How long have y'all been split, and how was the split? What was the coping?
So I've known Yandy for like 20 years, right? So right now we've been probably split up for over a year. 20 years, you don't, it's like that person helped change you who you are today. Yeah. You know, you grew up. I'm mature. There's so many ways messing with Yandy. Like I wouldn't be the man who I am today if it wasn't for her.
What's the status of you?
One thing about a Pisces, if she's a good Pisces, Yandy might be a dreamer and all that, but she's a damn good Pisces. Oh, we gonna level you up, Fed. Oh, you got to know it. You're gonna get, you gonna get leveled up because I'm about to get leveled up, and you with me. You gonna get leveled up by default on purpose. Why do I say by default on purpose? On purpose because we too giving to people. And if you with me, you gotta match my flies, so you gotta get leveled up too. If I know how to do something, I'm gonna show you how to do it, so you can get your bag up and we can get leveled up together. That's a Pisces. So you got leveled up because of that. But the problem is that whole Hey, I'll say this: she's very smart. When she met that nigga, or when she started messing with him for real on that show, that nigga was dodging child support. That nigga was back and forth with the court cases, with the drug stuff. They had took all his money. I wouldn't have married that nigga neither. And marrying him on TV gave them how many seasons of Love and Hip Hop, which put how much money in their pocket? One thing he said on this clip that was different, he said, what's appropriate for us, he said, what looks inappropriate to you might have been appropriate for us. This is what Collateral said. He said, because me and my wife, quote unquote, hadn't already talked about it. All we had to do was figure out how to talk to our kids. I think it was this clip. Let me see if it's this one.
Dang, if she held him down.
Hold on. And this is another thing. People are like, oh, well, Yandy held him down. Did she? Because if the marriage was fake, how much holding him down did she really do? Y'all don't be thinking past the situation in front of you. Think about it. If the marriage was fake, which is the foundation, then that means a whole lot of it's fake. Now, I'm not saying Yandy didn't hold him down. What I'm saying is what we saw on the screen may not have been all the way exactly what it was. Because if the foundation is a lie, then that tells me mostly everything inside of it is probably got cracks and or lies in it. So all us sitting up here hollering, she held him down. The same way we thought Pap held Remy down. All for Remy to tell us he spent the whole time with another bitch. And all Pap got to hold on to is, y'all seen the video, huh? You saw the video when I went to see her. Yeah, nigga, we saw one video. Yeah, we saw it. That don't mean that was the case all the time. If the foundation is sketchy and a lie, everything under it is a lie. I think this is the video where he talks about that. Hold on.
A lot of people don't really know how to take, the rumors that were starting to circulate about you in the streets, because it was like, dang, if she held him down.
So even if me and Yandy decide to break up, it's no one's business but our household.
Right.
Right. So if you see me acting inappropriate, it's appropriate for me. It's maybe not for you, because I'm sorry you wasn't in the group chat when we decided that you know what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry you wasn't in our bedroom when we had this conversation, and and that's the problem, because a lot of times these rumors, we so private that we sit back and we laugh at it, and it doesn't affect us like the way it affects the public. People be like, oh, y'all should be more transparent.
And that part was telling when he said that. I don't mean to stop him, but I have to. When he said me and Yandy, because this is why I be telling y'all, stop letting the shit you see on the internet and reality TV mess with you. He said me and Yandy sit back and laugh at it. Then the most telling part was he said it don't affect us the way it affect you. Now stop right there right quick. Listen to what he's saying. It's their life being portrayed on TV. It's them seemingly going through the worst battles that's messing with you. But he telling you that when the camera's cut off, him and Yandy behind the scenes eating popcorn laughing because it don't affect them. I'm telling you, stop letting the things you see on reality TV affect you. You're being played. They telling you what they doing. They literally, the baddies done it. They told you they was concocting fights behind the scenes. They tell you what this nigga just said, it don't affect me the way it affect you. Now, how does that make you feel that it affects you more that they breaking up than them? It affects you as a person watching more that they breaking up than them too. That's insane. That's insane. Pay attention. Y'all better learn to be entertained and move around, because this stuff gonna get y'all caught up and it be a bunch of lies. If the marriage is a lie, that means everything is a lie.
Times these rumors, we so private that we sit back and we laugh at it. And it doesn't affect us like the way it affects the public. People be like, oh, y'all should be more transparent and let us know. Yeah, we gotta figure out how to let our children know.
Right, exactly.
Right. What's the status of you and Yandy right now?
Are we not together?
Y'all not together. So y'all getting a divorce?
Well, we never was like legally married, so I don't know what a divorce. Like.
So the rumors are true that y'all just did it for TV.
Listen, I didn't do it for TV. I think listen, it was Yandy's idea, right? Because in the beginning we had I was going through legal battles with courts and fines, and she said, let's not sign the papers, and I was like, all right, cool. And then I guess it kind of just stayed that way. Then we got married again, and then we still ain't.
So
a lot of people don't.
Like I said, that's very telling that he said that it don't affect me the way that it affect y'all. Y'all better stop acting, man. Look, hey, because I know Jock ain't never stopped cheating on Kendra, allegedly. Girl, them people made millions of dollars or however much. I don't know how much they made. They made a lot of money off of playing with y'all. But I do appreciate the fact that he said that they got it under scrapped away, where they at. He said they good. Now, Yandy seen this. I don't know if this is, let me say this too. I do Love and Hip Hop. I'm actually right now in the process of doing Love and Hip Hop Miami. And because I do Love and Hip Hop Miami and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I kind of know the schedule. So this news coming out now is opportune for a few reasons. One, because I feel like the show is about to come back around. That's just, first and foremost. Then secondly, because I feel like it's promotion for the show. That's all it is. It's a way to promote the show, and that's why this stuff comes out. Like right before Love and Hip Hop Miami came on, Amara La Negra baby daddy, that stuff came out about him getting locked away in prison or jail at the airport. It's advertisement. They use the drama, social media, to advertise. So because of that, it makes you question the validity of a lot of these things. But ultimately, I feel like this is advertisement for the next season, and that's probably what they're gonna go into. This is what I believe. I believe Yandy was dragging it last season, trying to make us believe that her and Collateral was still together. And I think that VH1 or whoever got Love and Hip Hop now knew that. That's why they was on their ass so hard last season. That's why it was so hard for her to for her talking about y'all trying to break up my family and this, that, and the third, you know, all of that, because they knew. I think now this season they have to go in with truth. And I think that him coming out is two-edged. Number one, he comes out and get to say it, hey, come clean, and then they can go right into the episodes and into the show, showing that whole trans journey. I say trans journey, that whole journey or whatever. Now, on the flip side of that, remember Funky and Tamar got into it because according to Funky, he said, well, Tamar came out one time and said that she woke up in a pool of blood with buku missing teeth. She don't know what happened, and then she went ghost. Now, the last thing that came out on the internet was she was with Funky Dineva, okay? So she was over there by Funky, and then Funky came on the internet and said, I don't know what happened to that lady. F that lady. He didn't say it, but that's how I took it. So the internet felt like, Funky, you're a horrible friend. How could you leave your friend in a pool of blood? And Tamar just allowed it to go on. Funky decided to take the time to let it fester so that he can then make revenue off of it, which I ain't mad at it. So he decided to drag it as long as he did. And then he came out and exposed the fact that Tamar was in fact not by herself. She was with Collateral and a friend. And he, according to Funky, her, Collateral, and the guy friend went upstairs. Now, I live down the street from Atlanta. I said the only reason her, the guy friend, and Collateral would have gone upstairs is if a little three-way would have been going on. Because we all people, we all humans, and we all niggas. If you with your homeboy or you with your homegirl and she need to go upstairs with her little yay or he need to go upstairs with his little yay, you gonna sit in the car. You don't need to go upstairs with them unless y'all want to do something. You know what I'm saying? I believe because it's Atlanta, they probably was going upstairs to pop it off. I don't know. Okay? However, in that argument, Funky exposed that Tamar said that when he told her, wait, girl, why'd you over there with that lady husband? He said Tamar told her he ain't no married. Girl, they just do that for TV. According to Funky. He said that's what Tamar told him when he saw her kissing and loving and all over Collateral. Now, this comes out where Collateral goes on the internet and on his radio station and says that, hey, me and Yandy are no longer married or we've never been married. And the first thing popped in my head was, if what Funky said is true, I'm wondering if Collateral is now saying this because of Tamar. Is Tamar and Collateral still messing? Is she the one who got him on the national radio to tell these people that he no longer is married to Yandy? Is he following through with the conversation that Funky said? I believe they're all in on this. Let's start there first. I believe they're all in on this. However, I find it odd that Funky came out and said that she was arguing or going back and forth with him, telling him he needed to come out and say that they weren't together, and then boom, here he comes. But again, Love and Hip Hop is coming on, so who knows? Now, fast forward, he makes this video and Tamar decides to come out to tell us that we owe her an apology. According to Tamar, we dragged her down to the ground for messing with a married man, and that man ain't married, no been married. He ain't never been married, and things of that nature. Now, this is my problem with Tamar. one of the problems was that he was married. The other problem was we knew his wife, girl. Like, y'all in the same industry almost. Yeah, he got a thing for Pisces women. He got a thing for Pisces. He love that fish. He love that water. I don't want to call us fish. We just got into it. I don't want to call us fish. But he loved them. He love a Pisces. He love him a good Pisces. I understand. The good ones, but it seems like he go pick the bad ones. But the good ones, I understand. I don't think Tamar is a good one. I don't. At any rate, Tamar comes out and wants us to give her an apology. Now, this is my problem with Tamar. Girl, the biggest problem with us was we knew that man's wife. Y'all in the same industry. Y'all live down the street from each other. And I get it, even if you and Yandy aren't cool, it looked bad. And then, yeah, he had never came out and gave us clarity to tell us him and Yandy were not legally married. But it didn't matter at that point. You was with a person who was in a well-known relationship. Girl, it looked bad. And then on top of that, your clear husband was in New Orleans with every time Diction and Harry. So we thought you was just getting your lick back at the clear. But giving you an apology, bitch, please. Tamar Ho, bitch, I will apologize to the devil before I apologize to you, bitch. We don't owe you shit. So according to Tamar, we owe her an apology because she said it was confirmed Collateral was never married. It says Tamar Braxton turned social media her own apology portal she turned social media into her own apology portal, and fans are reading between the lines. The singer and reality TV personality hit Instagram stories this week with a post that seemed aimed at critics amid the latest celebrity relationship chatter. In the vibrant grading post, Tamar wrote she was accepting all apologies through her Cash App, attaching dollar amounts for the things people have called her, like liar $10, homewrecker $20, hoe $20, and slut $30. Bitch, I wish I would. She closed it out with a no-nonsense line, except the fact that y'all fell for the bullshit and ran me the F up. Tag hashtag stay Brax and threw in a laughing emoji. The cryptic message comes as Mendecees Harry's former love of hip-hop person confirmed that he and Yandy are no longer partners and were never legally married or officially separated. As previously reported, Mendecees stated that the two hadn't formalized marriage, and we already know about that. Let's get into a little bit of Tamar, girl. Tamar ass is crazy. She says, I'm accepting all apologies through my Cash App. The fuck? Please pay by the following. If you called me 1, a liar, 2, a homewrecker, 3, a hoe, 4, a slut. Then it says, accept the fact that y'all fell for the bullshit and ran me the F up. Stay Brax. Girl, you know, I'm not about to let you do this, Tamar. I'm not about to let you do it with your crazy ass. Every time Tamar come on this internet, I say, look at Tamar crazy ass. I'm not about to let you do this, bitch. Because just because you and Collateral knew as an underground secret that y'all wasn't together, don't mean we knew. And you knew messing with that man out in the public was going to make you look like the homewrecker that you truly are at heart. Tamar, you bald head bitch, don't you get on here and try to gaslight us, bitch. I'm not going to let you do it. Because, see, you put it out there as if we knew that man had his old lady, bitch. And you was over there loving and kissing on him on the interview place. You got him on purpose so we could talk. And you put it out there so we could think that you was home wrecking that lady's house. Don't get on here and say we owe you no apology, you raggedy bitch. We don't owe you nothing. If anything, Tamar, you owe us. Bitch, you owe us time. Bitch, you owe us time and bitch, you just owe us. You owe us. You know what you owe us, Tamar? Bitch, you owe us a whole nother life and career, because when you stepped away from the Braxton sisters, bitch, and you went and hollered, wait a minute, baby, I thought your career was going to take off. Oh, yeah, bitch. It took off right from the front door to the bike. You've been selling out backyards ever since, bitch. I ought to call you a backyard again. Bitch, you lied to us. You should have stayed under Tony in the background singing 7 whole days. Bitch, you done came single solo for no reason. Tamar, we don't owe you a motherfucking thing. Matter of fact, We need to make up a list for the things you owe us, bitch. Okay? I'm tired of you, Tamar. I'm not going to let you keep coming out here gaslighting us. You could gaslight the Tamartians, bitch, but I'm not going to let you come back out here and gaslight us, slut. You were supposed to go outside and be big. You went outside and went to the bike. You've been selling out living rooms and bathrooms ever since, ho. Nobody comes to your shows because every time you got to have some controversy going on for us to even look that way. And even after we look, the first thing we say is, ooh, she got a beautiful voice. But none of us ever say, let's go buy the album. Tamar, you bald head bitch. How dare you fix them duck lips to come on here and say, we don't owe you nothing. As a matter of fact, Miss Evelyn owe us because she shouldn't have born you. Now, get Mama Evelyn on the line. Get Miss Evelyn on the line. Bitch, Mama Evelyn, DePaul, Tony, all y'all owe us. We don't owe you nothing. Bitch, I wish I would, girl. And see, that's why I say her and Funky deserve each other. That's why I say her and Funky deserve each other. They both crazier than a road lizard. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Both of them crazy. That's why when y'all was trying to pick a side, when her and Funky got into it, I said, why? Birds of a feather flock together. They deserve each other. They one and the same. Funky is the punk version of Tamar, and Tamar is the crazy girl version of Funky. They're the same person. I told y'all. Don't feel sorry for none of them. None of them. I wish the mother, bitch, I'd rather open the lips of my coochie and spray and rub it across asphalt, fresh, hot off the press, bitch, before I come on here. You get it? And say I'm sorry to a Tamar or a Tamartian. And I said what I said. That bitch owe us. Get her off of here. Get her off of here. Hurry up before I get mad. Because I'm tired of Tamar. I really am. Every time I see Tamar, I say, look at Tamar crazy. And I swear to God, that be my worst. Every time Tamar get in the news, I say, look at Tamar crazy ass. What did she do now? I swear to God, that be my reaction. I don't care what's going on. It be, Lord, what did Tamar do now? Every time, Tamar. Go lay down, Tamar. Damn. You ain't even put out no good music since Vince left you. Oops. At least Vince had you thinking about us all the way home, bitch. You ain't put out no good music since that big fat funky nigga left you. You say he was up there popping you upside the head. I ain't believe it though, because Vince was knock-kneed and he was too big. I ain't believe it unless you sat there and let him. But I ain't believe Vince was going around there popping you in the back of the head. He was too fat. He couldn't breathe. That bitch had sleep apnea. He couldn't fight. Soon as he starts swinging, I ain't believe. Stop. For the DV people come over here and try to fight me. I'm sorry, I'm just joking. We joking. Let me stop. For the DV people come over here and go get the same voodoo, all of that, Girl, I was just over here joking, girl. Stop with all of that. I was just playing. But she ain't made no good music since Vince left. Stop me when I start lying. When Vince was over there, that hoe was, wait a minute, baby. Going too fast. Bitch, that's a vibe. What's up? I'ma turn back. Bitch, that is a classic bop. What's up? Girl. She need to go back under the Braxtons. What was the background singers of the Braxtons? Whatever they was, that whole need to be behind Tony. 7 whole days. I would have thought about anything. Bitch, you are forever supreme, bitch. That whole wanted to come from behind the shadows and be Diana. No, bitch, you married. Bitch, you Mary Wilson. Rest in peace to Mary Wilson. Not like that. Bitch, she wanted to come out and be Beyonce. No, bitch, you not even Michelle. You Pharaoh. I ain't gonna do a Pharaoh. You Kelly. I was gonna go far and say you wasn't Pharaoh, bitch. I was gonna go all the way far. Yeah, I was gonna go real far. I was, but I ain't gonna lie. The truth, the one thing about me, the truth gonna eat at me. So I ain't gonna get on here and lie on you, bitch. I give you Kelly. Depending on the day, it could be Michelle. But bitch, I wanted to go far and say you wasn't fair. I wanted to go real far, bitch. Yeah. I feel like Latavia and Latoya was too much. That's why I had to go Farrah. Most of y'all don't even know who Farrah is. Yeah, we know Tamar can sing. Tamar can blow her ass off with her crazy ass. Tamar can blow. We know that. But she's just crazy. I'm just tired of Tamar. Every time I turn around, it's Tamar. I'm tired of Tamar. We need a hashtag, we tired of Tamar. Girl, they say Iyanla coming back. Hopefully, she can get him on the show. Jay New Orleans, hey boo, thank you for the super chat. Says unpacking and listening to boo. Hey Acorns. Thank you so much. Thank you again for the super chat. Says Phil played Bust Ahead, a New Orleans love story. Facts. Phil played Bust Ahead. You get it? Thank you for the super chat. Leah Torres, thank you so much for the super chat. No, thank you for being a member for 1 month. Says, love you, boo. I love you too. Thank you so much. Y'all get the likes up on the video. And there you go, double back with a super sticker. Thank you, boo. Y'all like the video? We got to get into Tyler Perry toilet paper. Jay New Orleans, thank you for the super chat. Says, first then copy, then they paste. First they copy, then they paste, and then they remove the original. Facts. Oh, you were talking about the situation earlier. Yes, that's exactly what happens. Wonder Woman T323. Thank you so much for the super chat. It says, remember what happened after that episode of the Jenny Jones show back in the 90s? If you know, you know. They were playing a dangerous game. Yes, it was the Jenny Jones show. There was a guy came on the show, and he had been dating somebody. They were not intimate, if I can remember. But this guy, we were talking about the Armand bit earlier. This guy came out, and the person he was dating came out. This is when it was first popular to just jump out the window and say, I'm really a guy. And that person came out as trans on the show, and that dude went back and killed that dude. And that's dangerous to me. I think everybody should be safe. And if I were a trans, I would just say it. I probably wouldn't operate. Well, it's probably hard to not operate too many heterosexual places or spaces, but I would be very careful about how I move, because I would want to make it home. You know what I'm saying? Always Drika, thank you so much for becoming a new member. Welcome to the dollhouse, honey. And Truthful 42, thank you so much for becoming a new member. Welcome to the dollhouse, honey. And again, I love everybody. I don't have no beef with nobody until they pull beef with me. And what Armand did on that show, talking about black women is the reason why trans girls getting killed, I refuse to let him do it. Didn't he go get fake titties? Put it in the chat. Didn't he go get fake titties? Because it's given he might want BTS. Shit. Quiet as it's kept, but loud as it's heard. Hello? Not quiet as it's kept, bitch. Loud as it's heard. Let's move on. Yeah, I go as far. Who gonna pop me? Who gonna pop me? Nah. Who gonna pop me? Let me stop before somebody come pop me. Look at me. Then they'll be playing the sound bite. Who gonna pop me? Then the next video. Look, my stupid duck ass. Let me stop. Who gonna pop me? Next thing you know, I'm going viral. Bitch, my bad. I'm just playing, girl. I just be on here talking, girl. I just be on here talking. I don't be meaning the stuff I be saying, girl. I just be talking. I don't really be on that, girl, for real. I just be talking, girl. Let's move on. So now toilet paper, y'all, is our time. It's toilet paper time. So now listen, toilet paper, Tyler Perry is being sued again, y'all. This time by another person of the milk community. This time he wanted to go a little bit of almond milk, skim milk. You know, he didn't want to go full whole milk. We all know toilet paper loves dipping his big toe and his top D into the whole milk community. all of the boy toys that he have be of milk background, okay? Rather it's whole milk. He like them lily white. He like them Asian little spicy milk, okay? He love a little Asian, a little almond milk. He loves the milk. I think they say at some point in time during the winter, he drain the water out the pool and fill it up with milk. I don't know how true it is. I don't be around there by Toilet Paper Studios. I'm just telling y'all what they say. They say he love him a good cold glass of milk. Okay? Now, the first dude came out and said that Toilet Paper was around there essaying him, telling him he wanted him to come by the house, telling him he was a power top, and he wanted to drill that lily white boy in his booty. I remember that case because I read it on here. Number one, I was shocked to know that Toilet Paper was a top. Number two, I was shocked to know that his thing was really big. And number three, I was shocked to know that he was around here digging in the lily white boy's booty. You know how many gay black boys wanted you to dig in their booty? But no, you want to go around here digging in the lily white boy's booty so you can dig in the milk. And here we are. Now, here go another man. Now, what's the other name? The first dude came out and said it was a billionaire, but wouldn't say his name. But then he went away, so we know he got paid. Now, all of a sudden, here come another little lily white. Well, he not a lily white. He a Latina white. He comes saying Toilet Paper was around there playing with his booty. And I believe everybody, any and everybody who said Toilet Paper played with their booty, I believe it. Why? Because he's Toilet Paper. Duh. He puts out trash to the community. He uses black women in their struggles and their plight. He pay a few of them really good to make the rest of them think he care about them, but he really don't. He just go get the top of the top, pay them top dollars, treat the rest of them like trash. They say he around there treating them people on the plantation. That's what they call it. They say he around there treating them like he a good old slave driver. He got them working hard hours, sleeping on the doggone site, and he paying them $5.15 an hour. Allegedly. But all he got to do is pay the Cicely Tysons of the world and the Taraji Bug-Eyed P. Hensons of the world for y'all to think that he really love black women. But yet and still, every time he giving an opportunity to somebody, it's a lily white boy. All the money he making off the nappy head nigga back, he going to give it to the lily white boys. Y'all ain't hear me though. But y'all going to say, he's Toilet Paper, boo. He cares about us. He's on BET. He's a predator, if you ask me. I believe whatever they say Toilet Paper did, I believe he did it. Now, I want to pull up this article right quick. Don't want too much time. So Toilet Paper gets called out again, and this time the guy won $77 million. And you know what? One thing I'm learning about these gay guys in this industry, because I believe that all of these people are put here by design, just like I believe all the white girls are placed by the athletes so that they can go get them. I believe that these gay boys are placed there too. Because remember, the last dude, Toilet Paper, met him through a event or party coordinator who was like, oh, I'm going to refer you. Girl, it's giving sex trafficking tease. But I believe that these people are put in place to get at these black people who have weaknesses. If you have a fetish for the clears, they're going to send you a clear. And what they're doing is sending these people in to siphon your wealth, you big dummy. So all of the things you did to all these black people to amass all this wealth, now you're going to have to give it up to all these lily whites because you have a hankering for a little pink pankering. Does that make sense? Your own vices is going to be the thing that tear you down, Toilet Paper. You should have been around here trying to, if you was going to be out here, and I'm not saying that this sounds really bad, but if he was going to be out here frolicking, I think he should have been frolicking with people of his own kind. Because at least if they get violated, they can get some of the money. And I'm not saying nobody should get violated. Nobody, white, black, green, purple should be violated. But what I'm saying is I find these people, and again, it's probably, let me stop because I'm going too far. Because I don't want this to be taken out of proportion. What I'm saying is I typically find that these people get in positions and they give all their money and resources to everybody except their own. It's like they don't want to date inside their race no more. They don't want to deal with like the Serena Williams and the Venus sisters and all of that. Now all they do is hanging around clear people. That's toilet paper. Whatever they say that nigga did, he did it. Now here goes the new guy who's accusing him. It says toilet paper hit with $77 million sexual assault lawsuit after an actor from Halloween films claims he faced repeated unwanted sexual advantages. Alleges Perry grabbed his penis and tried to unbuckle his pants at a steakhouse. So it seems to me toilet paper running around here asking these niggas if they want beef. And they thinking he asking about a filet mignon. He talking about the other mignon. And I believe he a big old pervert. A big old hefty, heavy pervert with that heavy face. That nigga face like a box Chevy. I believe he a big old heavy perv. Waiting to find the next Lily White so he can strike like a cobra. I believe that about toilet paper. I don't believe nothing good has ever come out of them. Said what I said. Okay? Now here come toilet paper. I want to get into the article though. Let me see if this article says something different than what I see here. And this is from Variety Fair or Variety.com. It says, Tyler Perry has been sued over sexual allegations of sexual assault brought by a new accuser, an actor who appeared in the 2016 movie Boo, a Madea Halloween. Now, they say this boy was an extra. This is the worst part. They say, according to this, that he's an aspiring actor. He's not even a whole full actor yet. In a lawsuit filed in Los Angeles Superior Court, Mario Rodriguez alleges that Perry assaulted him on multiple occasions over several years at Perry's Los Angeles home. According to the complaint, Perry allegedly made unwanted sexual advances towards Rodriguez, including a 2018 incident in which Perry tightly hugged him and grabbed him by the penis. Okay? It goes on to say, Rodriguez, who played frat guy number 10, extra, in Perry's Boo, a Madea Halloween, is suing for sexual assault, sexual battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. He is also bringing a claim against Lionsgate, distributor of Boo, a Madea Halloween, for allegedly ignoring Perry's actions. Rodriguez is seeking at least $77 million. The complaint describes an incident that allegedly occurred in Perry's home screening room a few months after they met back in 2015. Mr. Perry then put his hand on Mr. Rodriguez's leg and began rubbing his inner thigh. He loved a good inner thigh, huh? Right next to his penis. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez it's okay while he continued to rub his thighs. Rodriguez alleges that the two broke off contact in 2019, but that Perry would periodically reach out to him after that. The complaint states that Rodriguez was motivated to bring his claim against Perry after reading reports about Derek Dixon, that's the last dude, lawsuit earlier this year. In response to Rodriguez's suit, Alex Spiro, a lawyer for Perry, said in a statement shared with Variety, having recently failed in another matter against Mr. Perry, the very same lawyer has now made yet another demand from more than another decade ago, which will also be a failed money grab. It goes on to say Spiro was referring to another lawsuit against Perry filed in June. Dixon, an actor who appeared on Perry's BET series The Oval, accused the filmmaker of sexual harassment and sexual assault. Dixon, who appeared in 85 episodes of the drama show, alleged that while staying at the entertainment mogul's guest house in June of 2021, Perry grabbed his buttocks while intoxicated. The lawsuit also cited alleged text messages in which Perry is said to have made repeated sexual comments and advances over several years. Dixon is seeking at least $260 million in punitive damages. Now, this was from the last dude, Derek Dixon. So it sounds like this dude saw Derek Dixon's lawsuit and said, well, shit, let me give me a little piece. Okay? Jonathan Dashled, a Los Angeles-based attorney who represents Rodriguez and Dixon, pointed to numerous text messages allegedly exchanged between Rodriguez and Perry that bolsters his client's claim. Mr. Rodriguez is looking forward to his day in court and holding Mr. Perry accountable for his actions. We do hope a jury awards enough money to make Perry regret his actions. Ooh. Delshad said, unfortunately, statements like those made by Perry's attorney do nothing but make Mr. Perry enable Mr. Perry to continue to victimize people like Mr. Rodriguez. My client looks forward to a jury's determination of what happened. Mr. Rodriguez realized that Mr. Perry was continuing to use his power and influence to sexually assault and hopeful actors, and with the voice of others, decided that it was time to tell his story, to obtain justice, and to finally stop Mr. Perry. The new complaint states, it says, when Perry became aware of Rodriguez was going to file his action, Perry once again reached out to Rodriguez by telling him or texting him, telling Rodriguez that Perry did so much to help Rodriguez, Perry once again reached out to Rodriguez by text, telling Rodriguez that Perry did so much to help Rodriguez, and was that Perry was feeling betrayed by Rodriguez. So it sounds like he was reaching out to the guy saying, yo, I feel played. You're going out to the internet saying these things, and you filed a lawsuit. I've done so much for you. Nigga, you made him an extra. He was an extra. And this dude saw Derek Dixon file his $270 million lawsuit and said, let me put my hand in the cookie jar, as he should. But this is the thing. These guys are going over there and getting played up and felt up on by toilet paper. And now it's time for toilet paper to pay. And I told y'all at the top of the year, TD and toilet paper was going down. I told y'all that. Now, both of them got brushed this year. But I think moving into next year, we're going to see the actual takedown of these people because they are predators, if you ask me. I believe everything the guy Rodriguez said, even if he lied. Yes, I said it. I believe everything the guy Julian or Mario Rodriguez said, even if he's lying. Why? Because toilet paper is a billionaire, and we all know to get where he is, they got to do a lot of horrible, heinous things. You can't be a good person and be that sort of a billionaire putting out that type of trash that he's putting out to the people. Plus, he always seemed weird to me. And I believe he's a reptilian. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Can we get in my conspiracy bag right quick, y'all? Let's get in my conspiracy bag right quick. I believe toilet paper, Oprah, Elon Musk, I believe they all a bunch of reptilians. I don't think they even real. And toilet paper allegedly from New Orleans. And allegedly, my niece is allegedly kin to him some kind of way. But some kind of way, I swear to God, it's hard to find real history on these people. I believe that toilet paper is a reptilian that came to Earth and he out here violating people. That's how he got all this money. Him, Elon, Oprah, and Gail too. Fuck it. Put Gail in there too. I don't know if Gail. Put a 3 in the chat. Y'all think Gail a reptilian too? I've been trying to get that bitch to get lost in space since I met her. Gail too. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I believe all these people that's high up at the top. I believe they all a bunch of reptilians. I'm telling you. And I believe whatever the people say they did it. And toilet paper has been a scamming, nasty little reptilian since I met him. I don't give a damn what y'all see. I know evil when I look at him. That's why I call him toilet paper. Whatever they say he did it. Oh, and let me say this as well. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So that means that this dude has something to stand on. Now, is it 100% true? Probably not. Because you got to keep in mind, when you become a billionaire, you feel like you're above the world. You feel like you become God. You can do whatever you want to people. And a lot of times, most people are not going to say nothing because they look at you with the status, with the money. They're like, I can't beat that giant. But then you got to realize the powers that be that gave y'all the money, they want it back. So what they do is send in your vices to get the money back. And your vice, toilet paper, seems to be little pink booty holes. That seems to be your vice, toilet paper. And the powers that be keep sending them to you. Shoot, shoot, shoot. All the pink booty holes you can eat. Here, toilet. Here, toilet. Here, toilet. Here, Turley. And you catching them bitches like Randy Moss. Skirt. Catching them bitches, you feel me? Like Ocho Cinco. Ocho Cinco wanted me. He catching them bitches like Ocho Cinco or something. Just going down to the ground, you big dummy. Down to the ground. Now they say, allegedly, I didn't say it, but they say that toilet paper was asking how big the boy Lapita Bird was. Because allegedly, I didn't say it, toilet paper wanted to chew. Now, this was very telling for me because the last message with Derek Dixon, he told Derek Dixon that he's a power top and he loves a good drill. Now, I didn't know that you could be a top and still like to suck a little Peter Bird every now and again. I'm learning. See, I thought if you was a top, you just got the top. I didn't know you gave it too. Okay? But I just learned that you could be a top and still be a bottom at the top, if it makes sense. I hope it makes sense. So they say toilet paper was asking the boy how big his Lapita Bird was because he wanted to chew. And I believe that more than anything. He look at them lips, soup cool ass lips. He looked like he want to chew on somebody's little nasty ass. Whatever they say toilet paper did, he did it, little nasty ass. And stop trying to mess with little pink booty holes before somebody come get you. Something you're going to go up there one day and somebody ass and you're going to get something you ain't looking for. And I thought he was married and had a baby. What happened to that? Didn't toilet paper have a baby? Yeah, hold on. I know I ain't tripping. Did Tyler Perry have a baby?
Yes, Tyler Perry has a son named Amon Tyler Perry, who was born in 2014. He and his former partner, Galila Bekele, co-parent him and keep him out of the public eye.
What's that whole name? Galila. Oh, she look black. Now, they say he got a little boy with her. Now, did he adopt her? Girl, what's going on? Because I thought he had a little girl. Right? I thought he had a little girl. Oh, he's the godfather. Wait, what? I don't know. Listen, all I know is I think the nigga is a reptilian. And I hope they tear down everything. You know, one thing about it, when the powers that be give you money, they gonna take it back. They take it back either while you're here or after you're gone. But either way, they gonna get their money back. And I think that's what's going on. Toilet paper, it is your time. That means 2027 is not going to be comfortable for you. I hope you and toilet paper, I hope you and TD Jakes get on the phone and do an online prayer service. And I hope the prayers reach the ceiling and knock both of you bitches back on the top of your head. Yes, I do. Yeah, bitch. I seen you over there putting hands on people, talking about you want to pray on the people, and gave toilet paper TD Jakes $1 million, and he went to. Yeah, I saw it, bitch. God gonna punish you for that. Speaking of God punishing, God gonna punish Rockhead for sending Junior back up that hill one time for Christmas. One more time before we get off here. I just want to show y'all. I saw Rockhead. Yes, I did. Pushing Junior up the hill. It was supposed to be the most wonderful time of year. Junior was supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Junior was supposed to be opening up the gifts, and that whole rockhead was running up and down that hill again for Christmas. And we all know how Junior probably was in that bitch. Hold on, because I didn't too particularly like this. I just want to say a couple of things, and I'm getting up off of here because we had 2 hours. I shouldn't have been on here this long. But let me say this part. That bitch done ran up and down this hill too many times. Do you understand me? And every time the bitch go up the hill, bitch, Junior is shaking and rattling in that bitch like a rag doll. She refused to get a jogging stroller. The Rockheads, they some old hoes. See, back when they had their churn, they didn't have jogging strollers. So them old hoes don't know that they actually have a stroller with one wheel on the front, so you could go running up and down the hill. See, they're a bunch of old hoes. When they had their churn in the 70s, they didn't have them type of strollers. So they don't know that they exist. But I know some of you hoes be over here. So hopefully one of y'all will hear this message and go buy this slutter stroller so that she can accurately run up the hill with Junior. At any rate, Christmas came and went. All Junior got was a new ride on the roller coaster. This whole running up and down the hill and Junior in that bitch. Bitch broke up like a bag of noodles, bitch. Junior in that bitch broke up like a raw bag of noodles. That's all he got for Christmas. The hoe came on here and said, Jesus ain't, no, she said, Santa Claus ain't coming, Jesus coming. And it was at that moment, I said, bitch, and I hope when he comes, I hope he stop and get you first. Said what I said. Now, with that being said, I don't even know if Junior real at this point. Junior might not be real. Let me get up off here. I love y'all. Y'all, make sure y'all got churn. If y'all got churn, buy them churn something for Christmas. Or at least I hope you bought them something. If you didn't, bitch, God gonna punish you. Love y'all down in the ground. I'll see y'all tomorrow at some point in time for some reason. Catch y'all on the next one. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you're returning Dollar Dawn, welcome back. And everybody like the video, get the video out in the algorithm. Love y'all so much. See y'all later. Peace.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah. Come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. For your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bossa now.
Come on, blaze up. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.